Welcome back to the channel, everyone. It's 2022. We are here. We've made it over the last 2 years. The Rona has not got us yet. Because we're fit, because we're strong, because we look after ourselves. It's nutrition, it's strength building, it's a good immune system. And this is what this channel is all about. It's all about staying strong overall, physically, mentally. That's what we are. And in this year, in 2022, Grow Strength and X, Johnny the Strength Coach, myself, we are going to be looking at a range of fitness like we were before, but we're going to maybe do some reaction videos. We're going to have a little bit more fun this year. Essentially, last year wasn't my best year in terms of doing content, just because of the demands outside of what, with my personal training strength coach business. There was a lot of demand last year, and I just simply didn't have the time. Hopefully I will have a lot more time for you this year. I'm going to really push it, because that's my goal for this year, for 2022. What's yours? What's your fitness goal? Is it just to lose weight? Is it to get massive? Is it to build strength? Because if it is, all of those things, this is what that channel is for. And without further ado, we are going to get into this video. This is lat pull up versus a lat pull down. Which one is the better one? Who is the victor? Well, we'll find out very simply and very shortly in a second. We're going to base this on a points-based system, 1 point for each category, and we're going to break it down. Essentially, we're going to make it try nice and easy, and we'll go over them as quickly as we can. You can disagree with me. This is all opinion-based, based on my experience as a personal trainer, strength coach, and sometimes based, but to be honest, it's mostly just my opinion. So if you disagree, that's fine. Hey, I'm open to critique. I am open to other people's opinions, and you might even surprise me. But anyway, let's get into the video. And first round, we are going into strength. Which one requires more strength? Feats of strength. Strong. Well, I think we can guess that the pull down probably requires less strength overall, even though you can overload it, so you can add more load all the time as you get stronger. But the downside is it's in a fixed position. It's more particularly for building of muscle as opposed to strength or feats of strength, because everyone can do a pull down, but not everyone can do a pull up. In fact, the majority of people can't do a pull up, and a pull up itself is very demanding and hard to do. So I've got a video on that. It's not up in the top right hand corner. Just go look in my videos. You'll see the one. It's all about 5 ways to improve to get a pull up, because they're very hard to do. But anyway, feats of strength. You know that a pull-up is going to be a lot harder to do because it's higher demand. You have to use your core. There's a lot more to it than just doing a simple movement. You really have to be strong to be able to do that. So that's one's quite straightforward. We'll move on now to round 2, mobility. Now, which one's better for mobility? Is it the pull down or the pull-up? Well, they both actually require a lot of mobility if you do the full range of movement. So you could say it's negligible, because at the bottom of a pull up, so your fully stretched position, that is going to, be high demand for mobility. It's going to get you a nice stretch. However, conversely on that, as you pull down, on a pull down, at the top of the movement in the full stretched position, it's pretty much the same mobility. However, because there are more core demands in the pull up, and you have to get into a better fixed position, I would say overall you're going to build a little bit more mobility on the pull up, because of the scapular demand that it requires in order to keep good position, which overall will build better mobility in different movements as well. Round 3, muscle building, pull up versus pull down. Now this one is a close one, because in order to do a pull up, you have to be very strong, and the demand on it, obviously it requires a lot of tension. You can do a weighted pull up as well, which requires a lot more demand on the body. So overall, that would definitely require more overload of a muscle, which would assume that you get overall and you build more muscle that way. However, the pull down, because of its ease of use, because you're able to do drop sets on it, for instance, so you're able to go to a heavier weight, and at the point of really bad fatigue, you can just lower the weight slightly and carry on. So it is very, very close, but because of the ease of use and because of the fact you're just able to keep overloading it with the pull down, I would have to give it to the pull down, just for the simple fact you can just keep going. The pull up is very, very close, and to be honest, they're both great at building muscle. but just to do the fact that you just want to get smashing out and just, you know, build as much muscle as possible, you cannot do pull-ups every day of the week because there is a high demand on it. So pull downs overall is the winner due to the lesser demand. Round 4, which one is least difficult? Now this one isn't even open to debate. The pull-up is a lot more difficult to do. So the winner here is the pull down. Essentially, anyone can do a pull down as long as they've got arms and they can pull down. But not everyone can do a pull-up due to the nature of gravity and the strength factors involved. So this was a quick, easy round. Round 4, good. Woo. Round 5, versatility. So, which one provides the most versatility? Yeah, again, this one could be a close one. However, due to the versatility nature of the pull-up, you can pretty much do a pull-up with anything, anywhere, anytime, and you can do different hand positions, different movement patterns on the pull-up. I'm not going to go over how many pull-up ranges there are, but there are a lot, 20, 30 different types of pull-ups, maybe even more. So versatility of a pull-up is definitely more than a pull-down. There are different hand positions you can put yourself in a pull-down. However, there's not as many just due to the nature you're in a fixed position and you're not really able to do anything with your actual body to go with it. So overall, the pull-up is yet again the winner of this round. And we're moving on to the next one. Round 6, the carryover round. So which one is going to make you better at other exercises? So which one has the best carryover, for instance, for a bench press, an overhead press, a bent over row, a squat, for instance? Which one is going to give you the best scapular, best strength in that lat in order to carry on and carry over into different exercise? Now, yet again, because the one that requires the most strength is going to give you the most dominant position, and because it requires your whole body to do a pull-up, the pull-up is definitely the winner on this one. It's not even up for debate, this one, because the carryover on the pull-up requires so much more core control, leg control. There's more demand for the actual lat itself, so the lat is going to be stronger. So if you're in a bench press, you can push in with the scapula and stabilize, and obviously with an overhead press, the lats work a lot in a lot of movements. So if you think about it, a pull-up is a great way to build strength as well overall for other exercises, and not just particularly for the lats itself. End of round. And the final round, round 7, price range. Yeah, again, it's the pull-up. The pull-up's the winner. You can do a pull-up anywhere. You can literally find a pole, do a pull-up. You can buy those little crappy ones you can buy for your house, for your doors. They will F up your door frame unless you've got a decent one. So they don't cost that much money. However, a lat pull-down machine requires either a gym membership or a very expensive trip to a gym store where you're going to pay hundreds, if not thousands of pounds for a pull-down machine. So overall, we've got the pull-up as the winner. 5 out of 7. Was it a surprise to you? Were you disagreeing with any of those? You know, give me a comment, let me know. I think it was a nice, easy, fun video, and overall now, you know, if you can do the pull-up, it is a great way to increase a lot of things that is going to improve your overall spectrum of fitness. So get doing those pull-ups. Watch that video about how to do a pull-up if you can't already do so, and I'll see you in the next one in some weeks, maybe tomorrow, who knows. But I will put one video out there very soon again. I bid you adieu, everyone. Happy 2022.